Something ain't right when we talking. Look like you hiding your problems. Really, you never run me. Gotta read. That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Yeah, I know they wanna take my place. I can tell that love is fake. I don't trust a word you say. How you wanna click up after your mistakes? Look you in the face and it's just not the same. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me.
Check, check, mic check. Check, check, mic check. 12 minutes again till game time. Appreciate y'all being with us. We'll be back in minutes.
I came up, you changed up. I caught that whole play. Since then, it's never been the same. They wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, it was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't. Hey. I finesse down Western Road. Hey. Yes. Might go down to G.O.D. Yeah. Wait. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah. Wait. I make sure that Northside E. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the '02 into the '03, dog. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan.
As we get close to game time, we'd like to remind you the mission prep and the CIF require good sportsmanship and positive behavior of student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Please be mindful of your language and actions at all times and treat others with dignity and respect. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions, especially concerning race, gender, or ethnicity, will not be tolerated and are grounds for immediate removal from school premises. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe, inclusive, and positive game environment.
That's cutting all into my time with you, my time with you, rock me real slowly. Put a bit on me. I'm just like a baby drooling over you. The things you do.
This is Game Time, your source for the best music.
Sold out Knicks, cash every day. I got you a base. I light up blue rays. Sheet in my pet. They condo a cage. My jacket all white. Don't mean that it's me. I clean up real nice. I don't got a maid. Her ape in the night. I'm still rocking bait. Live on paradise. I don't see the shade. Me and y'all gonna back at it again. We just on New York double dating with twins. I just bought a rape. I retired the bin. I see all the X to be Cartier lens. Every 2 months I'ma put up a end. Take a trip around the globe. Then we do it again. Got 'em watching my drip. That's I'm sitting in the trend. Louis backpack. Hit a jet and I'm gone. See these diamonds they hitting. These VVS on. Got a championship ring. I just brought it home. This your vintage jacket. This ain't Pella Pella. Sold out dates. You know I don't play. The last 8 months straight. Got no time for breaks. On they neck till it break. Ain't pushing no brakes. I got on 2 watches. I still coming late. It fought like I got it. I'm holding my weight. Sold out dates. Cash every day. I got you a base. I light up blue rays. Sheet in my pet. They condo a cage. My jacket all white. Don't mean that it's me. I clean up real nice. I don't got a maid. Her ape in the night. I'm still rocking bait. Live on paradise. I don't see the shade. Everything's still cool. Being me, I can't lose. I know you're getting confused. They like how you do it so smooth. Gotta stay in tune. With your love, I can't lose. Say 9, say 10. Make sure you gon' lose. Yeah. I can see you wanna vibe with me. Just say you wanna vibe with me. Feeling like I won a lottery. You getting a lot of me. Probably why you calling me. Is that why you calling me? Feeling like I won a lottery. You getting a lot of me. I can see you wanna vibe with me. Just say you wanna vibe with me. Feeling like I won a lottery. You getting a lot of me. Probably why you calling me. Is that why you calling me? Feeling like I won a lottery. You getting a lot of me. Mixing different shades up. I look like the fall. Trap money, real money. Yeah, I want it all. I just take my best feelings, put it in a song. I know I was right. I know you was wrong. Yeah, I got a vision, let it capture in 4K. We forever young, you won't see me in no way. I'ma do what I want right now. I can't wait till it's too late. Everywhere up in the world right now. 10 bands in a suitcase. Being me, I can't lose. I know you're getting confused. They like how you do it so smooth. Gotta stay in tune. With your love, I can't lose. Say 9, say 10. Make sure you gon' lose. Yeah, I can see you wanna vibe with me.
Thank you for being with us tonight. Press Force Network's pregame show officially underway. I'm Brian Stanley. Appreciate the usual suspects in the chat, on the show. Marcy Dolan, Aunt Sue, appreciate you being with us. Welcome aboard, Tiffany. I'm Brian Stanley, and this is Mission Prep Basketball on PSN TV. Tonight's matchup is a CIF Central Section Division 1 first round matchup between your Mission Prep Royals and the Bullard Knights of Fresno, California. The Bullard Knights finishing second in the County Metro League behind San Joaquin Memorial. And the Mission Prep Royals finishing second behind the St. Joseph Knights in the Mountain League. If we look at the playoff pairings tonight, going into tonight's matchup, we have the Mission Prep Royals hosting Bullard, number 8 versus number 9. Stockdale, the number 5 seed, hosting Edison tonight, the number 12 seed. San Joaquin Memorial, the number 6 seed, is hosting Clovis, the number 11 seed, Clovis East, that is. Bakersfield Christian, who the Knights saw back at the MLK Classic at Hancock, are the 7 seed, hosting Sanger tonight, the 10 seed. Getting first round byes, Clovis West, Centennial, St. Joseph, and Clovis North. Clovis and St. Joseph, that familiar face from league play. The Bullard Knights are 18-11, 8-2 in the County Metro League. The Mission Prep Royals are 20-10, or 20-8, 12-2 in the Mountain League. This is the 35th straight playoff appearance for the Mission Prep Royals men's basketball team, and the 17th straight under head coach Terrence Harris, who sports a playoff record of 35 wins and 21 losses, has achieved a total of 10 semifinals and 4 finals.
It's playoff time. Tonight's matchup is between the Royals and the Bullard Knights.
And here's Wes Shepard.
And now, would you please stand for our pregame prayer? We pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Please remain standing, remove your hats, and turn your attention to the Stars and Stripes as we honor America with our national anthem. And now, here are your starting lineups. For the Bullard Knights, wearing number 1, playing guard, David Rios. Wearing number 4, playing guard, Javance Coleman. Wearing number 5, playing forward, Major Hurley. Wearing number 10, playing guard, Jaleel Jackson. Wearing number 13, playing forward, Keyshawn Johnson. The Knights are led by Coach Tim Amundsen, assistant coaches Travis Johnson, Ian Hayashi, Mike Valentini, Kyle Janos-Goss, and Nicholas Tom. Playing guard, Luke Jacobson. Wearing number 5, playing guard, Landon Smith. Wearing number 11, playing forward, Roman Benedetti. Wearing number 20, playing guard, Jaden Nazel. Wearing number 23, playing forward, J.J. Howard. The Royals are led by Coach Terrence Herron, assistant coaches Kevin Hitchen, Ross Rivera, Tom Donovan, Randy Reeder, and trainer Kristen Stevens. Your officials tonight, Simone Cormier, Gary West, Greg Klingenberg, and now it's time to
bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Come on.
Welcome to Mission Prep Basketball on PSNtv. Ryan Stanley with you. We're underway, about to get underway here. CIF Basketball, Central Section. Jamar Howard, Kayshawn Johnson in the circle for the jump. First round Division I playoffs. And the jump ball to the Royals off the tip from Howard. And we are underway here in the first quarter. Royals start with possession. Moving the ball around. Nozil kicks it out to the corner. Benedetti pulls up, three-pointer. Finds the net with a little hesitation. And the Royals strike first in the matchup against the Knights. These two teams competed in the Christmas Classic this season. Pass up top to Johnson. Johnson loses it, chases it through the lane. Back up top, three-pointer, Coleman. Off target, rebounded by Johnson. Kayshawn Johnson fouled by Benedetti. First foul handed out here tonight. As I was saying, as we get the inbounds, as the foul was on the hardwood, not in the act of shooting. Coleman looking for an opportunity to get the ball. Ball knocked away by Benedetti. Pulls back as Johnson was bringing pressure. Howard now with it, 6:52 on the clock. Mission Prep leads 3-0. Three-pointer rims out for Nozil. Jaden Nozil, the first missed shot for the Royals tonight. Royals 1 for 2 beyond the arc. Benedetti making the first one. Shot out of bounds off of the hands of David Rios. 6:34, our first quarter. Mission Prep Basketball, PSNtv, presented by California Fresh Market. driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo. These three teams played three of the same teams in the Christmas Classic as Nozile hit hard by Kayshawn Johnson. And Nozile's going to go to line to shoot two. Coach happy with Nozile taking the power hit. Able to pick himself up off the planks of wood. Back on the feet, shooting the first, missing. These teams both these teams faced the Clovis Cougars, the Salesian College Prep Pride, and the Indio Rajas. As Nozile makes the second, 1 for 2 at the line is Nozile. Royals were 3-0 against those three teams, and the Knights of Bullard, as the block for Benedetti, chased down by Jacobson, comes up with it, gets it to Howard. Howard comes across the timeline, right to the rim, and the layup good for Howard. And Coach Harris fired up. Timeout taken on the floor. .30-second timeout taken by the Bullard Knights. We'll be right back. Mission Prep basketball continues. CIF basketball.
More than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium Boar's Head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Welcome back to Mission Prep Basketball on PSNtv, presented by California Fresh Market, driven by Hyundai. And we got a request for that scoreboard. Thank you, Marcy, for always checking in with us. Have to do a slight adjustment on it. 5:48 on the clock. We're in the first frame. 4 frames in this contest. Pull-up jump shot thrown out into the left corner. That bounces off the window, no rim. Rebounded by Howard on the miss for Hurley. And an ugly shot from Howard. Not the greatest finesse to get it off, but does, misses. And we're back the other way off of the Royals. And Coach Harris contests. White ball, missed shot by Coleman. Miranda checking in. James Miranda and Jake Panetta checking into this contest. 2 fresh faces for the Bullard Knights. Into the corner to Smith. Smith bringing it back out to the top of the key. Right side again to Nozile. Nice little footwork from Nozile. Rebounded by Miranda. Miranda bringing it back across the timeline. Nozile trying to pickpocket him on the backside. And it's going to be on the foul on the hardwood. Nozile's first foul. Second team foul for Mission Prep. Hurley checks in as well as Jaleel Jackson. Checking out are Miranda and Brunetta. And the bad pass almost taken away by Jacobson. Able to recover is Coleman. Coleman up top. Passes to his right. Jackson. And a travel called on Vindiola. And quick substitution. Back in, James Miranda and Jake Prunetta. So we got the defensive substitution. Inbounds to Smith. Back to Howard. To Nozile on the right side. Bounce pass to Smith off target. Recovered by Rios. And Rios moving fast into the corner, selling over the head of James Miranda as Wyatt Mulhart checks in for Roman Benedetti. Mulhart averaging 8.7 points a game. Down low pass to Jacobson, can't get a clean shot. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by Pernetta. Miranda trying to shake off Mulhart. Coleman drives in. And we have a foul. Somebody's shooting two. And that is Coleman as Howard gets called for the foul. Howard's first foul. Mission Prep's third. Javance Coleman Jr. at the line to shoot two. First free throws for the Bullard Knights. And Coleman misses the first. One more to go. The second one made by Coleman. Coleman with the first point of the night for the Bullard Knights. Our score is 6-1. 3:47 on the clock. First quarter, Howard driving from the left wing into the paint. Low block jump shot on the layup. More of a layup than a jump shot. The bucket counts. Nathaniel Vindiola called for the foul. Howard with 4 points at the line for the and one. Howard makes it an 8-point game, completing the 3-point play. Jump shot off the glass. Jaleel Jackson. First field goal with 3:30 gone left in this contest. First field goal for the Knights. 9-3 is our score. Mission Prep in control so far. Into the corner, Smith pulls the trigger, three-pointer, and that one sinks through like a hot knife through butter. 3 points for Smith. Smith more confident with his shot of late as Nozil strips the ball away. Pass forward back to Nozil. Cannot get it. Rebounded by Johnson. And thrown away into the backcourt. And Coach Harris excited about the play of Jay Boog. Jaden Nozil working hard tonight. Playing a huge defensive role here in this first quarter. 2:45 in the first quarter. 12-3 is our score. And Howard slamming it home. Welcome to Howard Town. Howard approaching 1,400 points in his career. And Jackson gets tied up with Nozil. And Nozil gets called for the foul. Fourth team foul for Mission Prep. Benedetti checks in as Nozil gets a chance to take a break. Coleman looking to inbound at baseline, left side. Smith picks it in the air, slips it to Luke Jacobson, who gets it to Howard and clears it out of the backcourt across center stripe now. Kicks it to the corner. Benedetti pulls back, three-pointer. Bounces off the near side of the rim and saved by Howard from going out of bounds. Jacobson, Smith into the corner. Mulhart sends it hard into the hands of Benedetti. Jump shot on the putback. Benedetti with 5 points, 16-3, 151. First quarter, Royals lead in the CIF Division I matchup, first round. And Coleman, Javance Coleman with 3 points now leading. And a timeout called by Coach Harris to save the possession before the jump ball was called. We'll join him in the timeout. Mission Prep basketball continues. Presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo.
Family is ingrained in the core values of Mission Prep. So when picking cars, why not stay with family? And that means Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Yup, Hyundai Slow, located right on Auto Park Way off of Los Osos Valley Road, keeps it in the family with the Mission Prep familiarity involved. So go check out Hyundai Slow today for quality vehicles, a friendly team, and professional service at every step of the way. And tell them the Royals sent you.
So the question of the night from all of us here at the scorer's table is, whose cookie is at the scorer's table? Nobody knows the origins of this cookie. We'll have to ask Coach at some point. Mission Prep ball out of the timeout. Howard to Mulhard. Misses on a three-pointer, rebounded by Jacobson. Jacobson passes inside to Smith. Smith pulls it back out left wing. Moves it around the horn into the corner. Up top now into Mulhard's hands, who drives in. Low block shot. Misses. Rebounded by Johnson. And the Knights are trying to push forward. Trying to bring that Central Valley dominance with them that comes from playing in the Central Section Division 1. Right now it's the Royals in full control. Less than a minute to go here in the quarter. Missed shot. Rebounded by Coleman. Three-pointer kicked out. Jackson missing. Howard, loose ball. Howard going the other way, coast to coast. Reverse layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. Jacobson gets the missed shot. His shot missed, and we're going back the other way with Rios. Fast-paced action here in this first quarter as the quarter winding down. Less than 30 seconds now. Everybody's breathing hard. Jackson, who's dribbling the ball, was time 15 seconds left in the half, or in the first quarter, that is. We're not even to halftime yet. 7 on the game clock. Shot clock's dark. Jackson to the rim. And Jalen Jackson with 4 points as the final shot is waved off. No good. At the end of one, it is 16-7. Mission Prep leads the Bullard Knights.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas. Or take $2,000 off every new Passport and Pilot. Or $3,000 off select new Ridgelines.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Trade in your gas guzzler and get 1,000 over Blue Book from the start.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo, with over 25 years of experience and 5 years serving the SLO area. Mercedes-Benz of San Luis Obispo wants to help you get behind the wheel of your next vehicle. So next time you're in the market for a luxury car, keep it local with Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo.
So the cookie, we've asked Wes Shepard, he doesn't know. Mike Larkin doesn't know, he's curious about it. Mike Sharp doesn't know about it. I don't know who it belongs to. And starting with possession here to start the second quarter is going to be the Bullard Knights. Inbounds to Coleman from Jackson. Coleman gets a screen from Rios. Pass down low to Johnson. And Johnson lays it up. Keyshawn Johnson with his first points of the night to open the quarter. 16-9 our score as the Bullard Knights are first to score in the second quarter. Mission Prep has led this entire contest. Jump shot baseline. Good for Mulhard from the left side. Rios, inside pass to Jackson. Up top to Coleman, driving in. Pulls up, guarded by Mulhard. Jump shot. Bouncing around, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson misses off the front of the rim into the hands of Howard, who pulls the board and kicks it out to the corner. Benedetti, three-pointer! Benedetti, 8 points tonight as the table's moving around, bodies going everywhere here. And the jump shot from the right side, the layup no good. Foul called on Benedetti, called on Mulhard. Fifth Mission Prep foul, first foul for Mulhard. Javance Coleman at the line for the free throws. Coleman 1 for 2. Coleman bounces out on that one. Substitution, Jake Prunetta and James Miranda check in. We got Gary West, the referee, eyeing the cookie now. Coleman with the second one. He's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. 4 points for Coleman. So the sub-story of this contest is the cookie at the table. 21-10 is our score. Mission Prep leads by 11, 6:37 on the clock, second quarter. We'll have to get Darnell's input on this one in just moments. Rumor has it that Tom Mott was going to be in the house tonight. As Benedetti sends up a three-pointer, one a little long off the rim. Noziel pulls in the board, and he's fouled to the hardwood. That foul's going to get called on Johnson. Keyshawn Johnson's second one. 13th foul. Jaden Noziel at the line to shoot 2. Mission Prep 3 for 4 at the line. Oh, sorry, 2 for 3 at the line. Noziel makes the first. Noziel 2 for 3. Nathaniel Vindiola checks in. Noziel missing the second. And Noziel with the strip from Vindiola on the rebound. Mulhard to Howard, back to Mulhard across the top. Kicks it right wing, Howard, deep three-pointer. And Howard with college range, the commit to the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Now with 10 points, double digits for the college commit. And Coach Harris almost got into the middle of the game there, getting a little excited as he makes the call on the court. 10 on the shot clock for the Knights. Knights need to hurry up here. Coleman with the getting the pressure from Benedetti. And the shot from Miranda, good for 2. And the sophomore Miranda collecting points here. Going deep in their lineup are the Knights early here, trying to get the matchups right. And Noziel can't get the three-pointer, rebounded by Coleman. And Coleman's the captain of this squad, pushing this team forward. Aiden Dahlin going to the bench. Wyatt Mulhard, Luke Jacobson, J.J. Howard, Roman Benedetti, and Jaden Noziel on the court. And stripped by Prunetta was Howard. Pass to Coleman now from Rios. Coleman swatted by Mulhard. And on the hardwood is Miranda. And Miranda rolling over, gets called for the travel. 4:35, second quarter. Mission Prep leads by 13, 25-12. Zamora checks in. Julius Zamora.
Roman, elbow. Hammer down. Hammer down. Elbow, Roman.
Howard on the right side. Pulls up three-pointer from the corner. Ricochets out into the hands of Zamora. Zamora passes forward to Richardson. Rios to Zamora. Back up top to Coleman, who's going to reset this offense. 24 on the shot clock for the Knights as Coleman drives in. And Coleman loses control as he loses his footing. Ball out of bounds. Mission Prep ball baseline, left side. Fans still trickling in here. Still plenty of seats available. Come on out to Cowitz Court, downtown San Luis Obispo. Catch the second half of this contest in person. Nozil picks up the rock after the dribble. Into the corner to Jacobson. Back to Nozil in the wing. Give a go on Howard. Howard puts it in off the window. They're saying they're waving it off. The foul called on David Rios before the shot took place. So no shot attempt, no fouls, free throws. 14 foul for the Bullard Knights coming out of Fresno. Howard trying to get the alley-oop off sequence. The Knights come up with the board. Miranda dribbling for the Knights, setting the offense. To Richardson, down low to Miranda, into the corner. Jackson, Jaleel Jackson, three-pointer, gets the lead to 10. Royals still in control here. Howard to the rim. And Howard's going to get called for the charge. Jamar Howard gives the Royals their 16th foul. 3-12, 25-15 is our score. We're in the second quarter. CIF Division I playoffs, men's basketball, first round. Winner advances, loser goes home. Jackson to Miranda, back to Jackson. Through the hands of Jackson. Miranda, and a big contact underneath as Major Hurley goes to the rim, baseline. Nozil with his third foul, 17th foul, the 1-and-1. Correction, Hurley at the line shooting 2. Hurley misses the first. Smith checks in for Nozil. Hurley sinks the second. Howard to the rim from the wing. Through the left side. And the foul called on Dakota Richardson. Howard gets fouled in the act of shooting. Goes to the line to shoot 2. Howard 1 for 1. Howard makes both of them. Perfect at the line tonight is Howard. Howard with 12 points. And that one sells long for Zamora. Out of bounds off of the Royals. Is going to stay with the Bullard Knights. 22 on their shot clock, 2:25 remains until halftime. Coleman up top, gets a screen from Jackson, three-pointer sent up. Hurley sends it long, and Howard mugged. And Richardson called for his second foul in just moments. 6th-team foul. Inbounds baseline right side. Howard back to Smith. Ball knocked loose by Jackson. Jackson gets the ball back and lays it up off the window. 2 minutes now in the half remain. Coming up is our halftime report presented by Sunset Honda. Experience happy Honda days at Sunset Honda. Howard misses the first, gets the ball back, misses the second, and it's rebounded by Richardson. Jackson guarded by Jacobson. Pass back to Coleman, guarded by Benedetti. Runs in on Benedetti, spins pass. Meets up with Mulhart, frees up Richardson, and Richardson lays it off the window. And the lead's been cut to 7. Bullard Knights cutting it in. Pass into the corner. Mulhart, three-pointer, bouncing off the far side of the rim. Catching some air, dropping through the webbing. Mulhart with 5 on that three, and we're back to 10-point lead, 30-20. Here at Cowitz Court, CIF Division I playoffs. Rios, three-pointer, no good, off of the hands of Hurley. It's going to be Mission Prep ball with 52 seconds to remain in this contest. (30-20) is our score. Mulhart makes the 1-and-1. Mulhart now is 6 points. Mulhart misses the second. 31-20 is our score. 11-point lead for Mission Prep. 27 seconds remain in this contest, less than 30 to go. Javance Coleman slowing things down. 15 on the shot clock for the Bullard Knights. 2 seconds difference between the big and little clock. Five on the shot clock. Baseline drive for Rios, kicks it over. Major Hurley, no good. Shot clock violation. And 0.5 seconds. They're going to put 2 seconds on the clock. Substitution coming in. Aiden Dolan checks in on the court. Dolan, Howard, Benedetti, Mulhart, and Jacobson. 1 second, three-pointer sent up off target. And at the half, it is 31-20. And the score for Major's free throw was recorded. He has 1 point in the scorebook on the Major scoreboard up top that you can't see. So it is there. at the break. 31-20. We go. We'll be back.
Big Mike cookie, but don't take her. I'm gonna have to buy one. I got one right here. It's close to me. I don't want one. No. I ate the Pop-Tart. No, thank you. Your money is no good here. Baseball? Those are long games and they're cold.
Welcome to the halftime show presented by Sunset Honda. Appreciate you being with us. Let's go to the selfie cam. Boom. Let's do an adjustment. There we go. Appreciate you being with us for this halftime report presented by Sunset Honda. Stop by Sunset Honda for Happy Honda Days. Experience their new and exclusive lineup of Hondas that they carry over at Sunset Honda. I own a Honda. I love my Honda. Check them out, Sunset Honda. So at the break, our score is 31-20. After one quarter, Mission Prep led 16-7, have taken a, doing my math here, a 9-point lead into the second quarter, and then finishing with an 11-point lead, increasing their lead by 2 points into the quarter. At the end of the quarter, leading scorer for the Bullard Knights was Jaleel Jackson with 9 points, followed by Major Hurley with a single-digit point. And then we got Javance Coleman, 4 points, Keyshawn Johnson, 2 points, Dakota Richardson, 2 points, and James Miranda, 2 points, total of 20 points for the Bullard Knights tonight in this CIF Division I first-round matchup. On the other side of the ball, Mission Prep, 31 points tonight, led by Jamar Howard. Howard with 12 points in this contest, 3 from the free throw line. Roman Benedetti, 2 3-pointers in this contest, 8 points. Wyatt Mulhart coming off the bench with 6 points. Landon Smith with 3 points, and Jaden Oziel with 2 points. As teams, the Bullard Knights are 5 for 6 at the free throw line, and the Mission Prep Royals are 6 of 9 at the free throw line, with Jamar Howard being 3 for 3. If we look at fouls for the first half, the Bullard Knights committed 6 fouls. Dakota Richardson with 2, Keyshawn Johnson with 2, Nathaniel Vendiola with 1, and David Rios with 1. The Mission Prep Royals had 7 fouls under their belt. Jamar Howard with 2, Jaden Oziel coming in with foul trouble into the second half with 3 fouls, Roman Benedetti with a single foul, and Wyatt Mulhart with a foul. And so at the break, actually I'm going to correct that because I'm looking at the scoreboard here that you can't see from your angle on the cameras because it's not up right now. David Rios has 2 fouls, so total of 7 fouls in the first half for the Bullard Knights. So 7 fouls for both teams in the first half. The winner of this contest advances to the quarterfinals, and the quarterfinal opponent is already decided for us, and it's going to be Clovis North. So the winner gets the first round bye, number 1 seed, Clovis West. Excuse me, I said Clovis North the first time. Clovis North is the number 2 seed. But Clovis West will be the opponent of the winner of this contest, whether it be Mission Prep or Bullard tonight. And Clovis West getting a lot of rest, that much needed rest that any team could use in playoffs. And that game will take place on Friday for fans watching, whether it be the Bullard Knights or the Mission Prep Royals, will take place at Clovis West on Friday the 17th, just 2 days away here. But we still got a minute to go here before we get to the second half of action. Your Mission Prep Royals on PSNtv lead 31-20 over the Bullard Knights in the CIF Division I first round matchup. Appreciate you being with us. I'm Brian Stanley for Prep Sports Network, and we got second half action coming up in just minutes.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas. Or take $2,000 off every new Passport and Pilot. Or $3,000 off select new Ridgelines.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Trade in your gas guzzler and get $1,000 over Blue Book from the start.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Welcome back to PSNtv. Second half action moments away as teams are in their huddles, getting final instructions from their coaches. On the court for the Royals is going to be Roman Benedetti, Landon Smith, Jaden Oziel, Luke Jacobson, and Jamar Howard. For the Bullard Knights, We're going to see Jalil Jackson, Keyshawn Johnson, Javance Coleman, David Rios, and Major Hurley. And deep three-pointer for Benedetti, and Benedetti drops his third three-pointer of the night. 11 points for Benedetti, who reaches double digits for the ninth time this season. Coleman driving in on Benedetti, spins to his right, passes through the lane, recovered by Hurley. Hurley puts it in from the low block left. And Hurley now with 3 points in this contest. The lead is cut to 8, 34-22. Excuse me, lead not cut to 8, the lead cut to 12. Benedetti misses the rebound. And Howard trying to pickpocket Johnson. And Johnson able to clear it to David Rios. And Rios drives right to the lane. And Rios with that finger roll. And the quick strike gets it to 10. 6:44 on the clock. 4 points in the quarter for the Bullard Knights. And Luke Jacobson was on the line. 2 points for Jacobson. Everybody thinking it was a three-pointer. Foot was on the line, 2 points. Referee had a clear shot of it. Jackson kicks it into the corner up top to Rios, driving in. Blocked by Howard. Howard recovers, coming across the timeline. Easy shot. Nice little floater for Howard. Howard with 14. 38-24 our score. Mission Prep in control here. Jump shot from the right elbow. Rims out, no good for Coleman. And Howard tripped up by Major Hurley. Call that a major mistake. Not intended as substitutions come in. Jackson, Johnson, and Hurley go to the bench. And checking in is James Miranda, Malik Hawari, and Nathaniel Vindiola. I want to make sure I get these names pronounced correctly. Appreciate all our viewers tonight. Jump shot, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Benedetti, quickly puts it back up. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Nozil. Nozil loses it, chases it down into the corner. Out of bounds, off of whose ball? Royals ball. Official call, Royals ball off of Vindiola, it was the call. Inbounds Jacobson up top now. Howard. And tripped up Vindiola. Tripped up with Benedetti. Nathaniel Vindiola called for the second team foul. Vindiola goes to the bench as Dakota Richardson checks in. Vindiola cringed when he hit the hardwood. 38-24, 14-point lead for Mission Prep. And Howard with a jump shot from about 4 feet out. 16 for Howard. Third quarter presented by Cafe Roma. Cafe Roma located in the Railroad Square. San Luis Obispo. Best Italian fine dining on the Central Coast. Check them out online. Three-pointer blocked in the corner. Nozil going back the other way. CafeRomaSlow.com. Jacobson, a high off the glass. And Jacobson forces the Bullard Knights to take a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by the Knights. And we'll be right back.
Feel like eating out, maybe ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Mission Prep basketball presented by the Healthy Crave. Located 942 Charles Street here in San Luis Obispo. The next time you're checking out something healthy, check out the Healthy Crave. Or craving something healthy, they got the best protein bowls, smoothies in town. You will not be disappointed. The Healthy Crave. Located 942 Charles Street here in San Luis Obispo. Appreciate them being a sponsor all season long. 42-24 is our score, third quarter. Mission Prep leads by 18, if I can do my math correctly, without having to take my slippers off tonight. We wear slippers at home games. 4:35 on the clock as the clock runs here in the third quarter. Coleman up top, passes to his left. Back to Coleman. Hawari, three-pointer goes long into the hands of Lennon Smith on the rebound. Gets it to Nozil. Nozil selling pass by Hawari. As they reset, Smith, Howard. Howard on the left side, going to drive in from the left elbow, puts up the shot, going to the line to shoot two. As he was fouled in the act of shooting. As Wyatt Mulhart getting ready to check in. David Rios called for his third foul. Howard 3 for 3 at the line. Howard missing. James Miranda check out. As Jalen Jackson check in. Wyatt Mulhart checks in for Jaden Nozil, that is. Howard sinks the second. Howard with 17 points, 43-24, 19-point lead for Mission Prep in this third quarter. Rios passes off to his left. Coleman kicks it to the corner. Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. Howard pulls in the board, brings it across the timeline, shakes past Rios, trying to get past Warwani. And we have a whistle and a foul. Benedetti called for the foul. Second foul for Benedetti.
He shoved him to get that rebound.
Richardson at the line, making the first. Dakota Richardson with 3 points tonight. Richardson missing the second. 1 for 2 on his trip. Smith. Pass inside to Howard from Jacobson. And Howard ends up on his backside. Gets the bucket, but coach is astonished there's no foul called. Coach looking for the and one here. The lead is 20 for Mission Prep, 45-25. Royals want to get to the second round, get to those quarterfinals, take a trip to Clovis West. And a shot and a call in the paint. Called on Landon Smith as David Rios will go to the line to shoot two. Landon Smith collecting his first foul. Rios attempting the third and fourth free throws for the Bullard Knights here in the third quarter. Drops the first. Rios bends the wrist, flicks the second one up, misses the second. The Knights are 50% in this quarter, 4 free throws. 45-26, the lead. 19 for Mission Prep, wearing their home whites. Vegas gold lettering front and back. And Smith stripped by Coleman. Coleman into the corner. Howari. That one rims out for Howari. And Howard finally tripped up and fouled. And the foul called on Rios, his fourth. We'll see Julius Zamora check in for Malik Howari. And Roman Benedetti with a baseline jumper. 13 for Benedetti, 47-26. Nozil getting ready to check back in. Jackson trying to give it to Miranda on the give and go. Miranda checking in at the same time Zamora checked in. Landon Smith checking out. A little confusion who's checking out of the game. 5 on the court for the Royals. Nozil, Howard, Mulhard, Benedetti, and Jacobson. 21-point lead for Mission Prep. 150 on the clock. Mulhard, three-pointer, sailing away. Rimming around as it sinks through. Mulhard with his second trade. 9 points for Mulhard. 2 3-pointers, a field goal, and a free throw. I guess that's the hat trick of basketball if you get all 3 of those. Ball thrown out of bounds. Big quarter for the Royals. Mike Larkin chiming in on his input. I always like Mike Larkin's input. A lot of experience from that man. Nozil across the timeline. Bouncing out on Cowitz's signature. Nozil driving in. Kicks it out. Mulhard to Howard. Howard, three-pointer. Money ball. Howard with 22. And the swat. Foul collected. Student section not liking the call. Roman Benedetti with 3. Third team foul for Mission Prep. And the first one by Dakota made. Dakota Richardson now with 4 points. Give Richardson both of those. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Richardson with 5 points. Nozil pulls it back. Guarded by Hurley. Crossover dribble into the corner right side. Misses by Jacobson. Pass forward. Zamora. Pass down low. Richardson laying it up from the low block right. And Richardson with 7 in this contest. Mission Prep inbounding baseline left side. Howard up top, deep three-pointer, college range. That one sells wide right. Like a missed field goal. Didn't even connect with the upright. 22.9, we're in the third quarter, 53-30. A 23-point lead for Mission Prep. Shot clock is dark for the Bullard Knights. Coleman directing traffic for the final possession of the quarter. Pass into the corner, back to Coleman, three-pointer selling off of the glass. And second chance points by Richardson, no good. As time expires in the third quarter, our score 53-30. Mission Prep in control of this one. 8 minutes to decide the winner. Who goes on to Clovis West? We'll find out. Mission Prep basketball continues.
The team at CB Chevrolet would like to welcome you to the dealership in San Luis Obispo, where we're confident you'll find the vehicles you're looking for at a price you can afford. Come and check out our full selection of new Chevrolet vehicles or get a great deal on a reliable pre-owned model. No matter which vehicle you decide on, our professional finance team will help you get settled with a competitive financing or lease plan at CB Chevrolet in San Luis Obispo.
Let your local Farmers Insurance agent, Jennifer White, put her experience to work for you. Jennifer White proudly serves San Luis Obispo County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Mummy Mo, to answer your question about the vibe of the team, they look frustrated right now. Still motivated to play, but definitely some frustration setting in. As some of you have noticed, they're having struggle. They're struggling getting the shots off and getting the shots to drop that they do get off. That's why they trail by 23 here in this first round Division I matchup. Our score is 53-30 as the Bullard Knights start with the ball in the final frame of regulation, and Richardson underneath shoots, no good. Able to recover are the Knights, and the pass back forward from Coleman to Richardson, and Richardson drops it in from the right side. 9 points for Richardson as the Bullard Knights continue to fight in this contest. Zamora trying to knock the ball away from Howard. Nozil guarded by Hurley. Passed inside the key to Mulhard, back to Untal. To Mulhard in the right side. Kicks it to Nozil. Nozil drives baseline, sends up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Major Hurley, who's going it across the country. And slowing things down, bounce pass to Miranda. Miranda brings it up top, inside the paint. And wide open from the low block left is Richardson, taking the bounce pass from Miranda. Give Miranda the assist. And Jacobson found open on the low block, the right side. Jacobson with his third field goal of the night. 6 points for Jacobson. 21-point lead. Corner shot comes up short. Rebounded by Richardson. Richardson, where'd this guy come from? He's coming up hot here late. Determination, frustration turns into determination, which turning into success for Richardson. And Richardson with the rebound. He's getting his name called a lot here lately. Dakota Richardson, DR, call him doctor on the court tonight. And Richardson with 15 now. Holy smokes. We'll be right back as Mr. Prep takes the timeout. They need to figure this one out.
Do you want to eat where the Royals eat? Well, just because the game finishes doesn't mean there's no fifth quarter spot. And for us, it's Milestone Tavern, proud sponsor of Mission Prep, located right off of Foothill with all the TVs, all the fresh drinks, and fantastic food specials every single night. Milestone Tavern is open every day and the favorite spot for our Mission Prep Royals. Milestone Tavern, go check them out.
.557 here in the final quarter. Our score 55-38. 8 points scored by the Bullard Knights in the quarter. All layups, all by Dakota Richardson. We'll call him DR because he's the doctor right now. He's resuscitating this team, forcing the Royals to take a timeout. And Dakota Richardson still on the court for the Knights. On the court for the Royals as the ball knocked out of bounds by Noziel as he loses control from the defensive pressure. On the court for the Royals, Jacobson, Noziel, Howard, Mulhart, and Benedetti. On the court for the Bullard Knights is going to be Coleman, Richardson, Rios, Miranda, and Hurley. And Hurley cuts inside. Richardson cuts in behind him. And Richardson trying to lay it up. And Coleman trying to lay it up. Richardson trying to chase down the rebound. Got Richardson on my mind because the doctor's putting in orders to try to resuscitate his squad here. And fouled underneath is Howard. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Major Hurley called for his second foul in the contest. 5th team foul for the Bullard Knights in the half. Bullard Knights with 5. And Lennon Smith checks in. Jaleel Jackson checks in. Malik Harari checks in for Bullard. .23 with 23, make that 23 with 24 now. Howard with 24 points tonight. 38-57 is our score. Mission Prep leads the Bullard Knights. Coleman with the missed three-pointer, rebounded by Miranda, sends it back to Coleman. And Coleman once again sends it up. This time, Javance Coleman finds his range. Pass inside. Hot pass from Mulhart to Benedetti. Sails away out of bounds. And Jamar Howard with his 20th 20-point game of the season. 4:43 in the contest remain. 57-41. Hawari, left wing up top to Coleman. To Jackson. Jackson drives in from the right corner. Kicks it to the left corner. And Hawari drives baseline. Misses, and another layup for Dakota Richardson. DR. The doctor's orders, resuscitate your squad. Get them back into this contest. And Mission Prep needs to take another timeout because they're not liking the action on the court. So we'll take it with them. Mission Prep is going to figure it out here. We got a full timeout. Mission Prep basketball continues on PSNtv.
Get a head start on your New Year's goals with Kennedy Club Fitness. Locations all over San Luis Obispo County. You've got classes, sauna, steam room, tub, and a heated pool. It's where I work out. It's Kennedy Club Fitness. Feel like eating out, maybe ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo, with over 25 years of experience and 5 years serving the SLO area. Mercedes-Benz of San Luis Obispo wants to help you get behind the wheel of your next vehicle. So next time you're in the market for a luxury car, keep it local with Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo.
Welcome back to Mission Prep Basketball. It's time for a shout out. This one goes out to William Baker in Corkville, Tennessee. Enjoying the broadcast. Appreciate you chiming in. Heard you call me the Triple B. Big Bad Brian. I like that. Triple B in the house. Like Triple H from WWE. Always got to get a WWE reference in. 4 on the shot clock. Noziel sends it up off the glass, rims out, rebounded by Miranda, and we're back under action here in the fourth quarter. This one's becoming a tight contest as the Bullard Knights aren't giving up. Hawari pass to Jackson. And intended target was Richardson. Ball comes loose. Again, both these teams competed in the Christmas Classic this season. And a travel called on Nozile. Major Hurley checking in for Miranda. And David Rios checking in for Hawari. Coleman takes the inbounds, guarded by Nozile. 3:28 on the clock. 57-43 is our score. Coleman drives in, puts it up from the low block right side. Misses the shot. Howard pulls in the board. Howard going across country. 1-on-2 for Howard. Howard easily drops it through the cylinder for his 26th point of the contest. 59-43, 16-point lead for Mission Prep. The Knights trying to close the gap as Rios misses a shot. Benedetti comes up with the board from the left side. Slips the ball to Howard. Howard guarded by Jackson. Crossover dribble between the legs for Howard. Howard pushed over to his right side. Trying to shake Jackson. And Jackson on the backdoor pickpocket called for the foul on the hardwood. Jaleel Jackson with his first foul. 16 foul. Wyatt Mulhard checks in for Jacobson checks in for Mulhard, and Richardson checks out. I bet Coach Harris is pleased to see him check out for a breather. Landon Smith up top to Howard. Howard guarded by Jaleel Jackson. Jackson with a long wingspan trying to reach in on Howard. Howard pushes in from midcourt to the lane, to the rim, for the bucket. Howard with 28. Another bucket gets Howard to 30. Two more buckets, breaks the scorebook. Rios into the paint. Lays it in off the glass. And timeout taken by by the coach. Edmondson taking a full timeout. Wants to talk this one over. We'll be right back.
Family is ingrained in the core values of Mission Prep. So when picking cars, why not stay with family? And that means Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Yup, Hyundai Slow, located right on Auto Parkway off of Los Osos Valley Road, keeps it in the family with the Mission Prep familiarity involved. So go check out Hyundai Slow today for quality vehicles, a friendly team, and professional service at every step of the way. And tell them the Royals sent you.
Car wash, yeah. Oh, wait, we're back. Welcome back to Mission Prep Basketball, presented by the Healthy Crave. Next time you're in town in San Luis Obispo, stop by 942 Charles Street. Check out the Healthy Crave. And the Healthy Crave has the best protein bowls and smoothies in town. We recommend you stop by. Proud sponsor of Mission Prep Basketball all season long. And Mission Prep Basketball also presented by Cafe Roma, located on the web, caferomaslow.com, and located here in San Luis Obispo at the San Luis Obispo Railroad Square. Some of the best fine Italian dining on the Central Coast you're ever going to have. We want you to check them out. San Luis Obispo Railroad Square, caferomaslow.com. Less than 2 minutes to go in this contest, and Howard jamming it home. And Howard with 30 points tonight. 1:48 on the clock, 63-45. And Coleman drops in a three-pointer. Coleman with 10 tonight. Inbounds to Nozile from Smith. Double coverage on Nozile, back to Smith. Smith guarded by Hurley. And Smith tied up with Rios and Hurley. He's fouled. Foul called for Rios. That's his fifth. Rios goes to the bench tonight as Richardson checks in. Jaleel Jackson also checks in. Landon Smith making the 1-and-1. Landon Smith with 4 points as the student section trying to encourage coach to put players in. But the game's still not over as Smith misses the second. So it's not time to play around as Coleman is swatted by Howard. Howard collects the loose ball and Jacobson misses. Howard breaks the scorebook. Howard with 32 tonight. .60 seconds to go in this contest. Howard with the block and the recovery on the missed shot. 66-48, 18-point lead. And Ozil turns it over to Jaleel Jackson. Ozil commits the foul, his fourth. As the fans chanting, Aiden Dolan checking in, Mike Larkin checking in, Champ Morrissey checking in, Andre Lomolino checking in, Chase Untal checking in. And the starting five go to the bench. And the shot underneath from Javance Coleman. Inbounds to Untal, to Champ, Morrissey. Back to Untal, brings it across the timeline. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock was never started. Just so people know. Eight seconds on the game clock, playing a game of keep away here. And the season comes to an end for the Bullard Knights as your Mission Prep Royals advance in the CIF Division I playoffs with a 66-50 victory over the Bullard Knights. And the Mission Prep Royals stay alive in Division I playoffs and will face the Clovis West. I don't know their mascot. We'll face Clovis West coming up on Friday. So the potential for an all Mountain League final still alive as Mission Prep wins tonight. They could face the St. Joseph Knights in the finals. But next up on the plate is Clovis West as the Bullard Knights say goodbye. We'll wait for Coach Harris to come over to the table. We'll get those final scores for you. Thank you for being here tonight, Kevin Hitchin. Coach sharing the love with some friends and family. He will be with us. We're going to go ahead and cut to we got the celebration cam right now. Everybody's celebrating as they begin tear down. Our final score here, 66-50. Our leading scorer tonight is Jamar Howard with 32 points in the contest, led by Roman Benedetti, Wyatt Mulhard with 9. Roman Benedetti with 13, Wyatt Mulhard with 9. Luke Jacobson with 6, Landon Smith with 4, Jaden Ozil with 2. On the other side of the ball, Dakota Richardson came in hot off the bench with 17 points. Javance Coleman with 12 points. David Rios with 5 points. Major Hurley with 3 points. And Jaleel Jackson with 9 points. Keyshawn Johnson with 2 points. And James Miranda with 2 points. Free throws in the first half, Mission Prep was 6 for 9. In the second half, they were 4 for 6. The Bullard Knights in the first half were 5 for 6. In the second half, they were 4 for 6, matching the Mission Prep Royals. As a team, Bullard Knights 9 for 12, Mission Prep 10 for 15. As Wes Shepard says goodbye, probably the last time we'll see him this season, as we'll spend the rest of the year on the road. Coach Harris is excited. We're going to go to the selfie cam now here. Coach Harris is going to join us. Number 2 on the dial, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And a little horse in the throat. A lot of yelling in a loud crowd.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Jamar Howard goes for plus 30 again for the 9th time in his season. And Roman Benedetti steps up with 13 clutch points, working beyond the arc for you. Talk about the combination of those two right there, working in the paint and beyond the arc.
Yeah, those two are playing well together. It's obviously more than those two. A lot of setup that goes into that. They get the shine with the points, but man, this is so much more than just Jay being able to score, or Roman being able to shoot. Man, we got a lot of guys stepping up and doing their job every time, consistently doing their job. And I'm just real proud of the fight in these guys. We've had a heck of a season so far, not without challenge, but it's been a heck of a season. And to earn ourselves, hey, Mitch Massey, to earn ourselves a bid into the state tournament for the first time, I think, in 8 years. You'll know better than I do. But I think it's the first time since 2015 we've been in the state tournament. And we still got a chance to work our way over to Selland Arena. So couldn't be more proud of these guys.
Definitely a proud moment. And you caught me off guard with that state tournament talk.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that if you make the quarterfinals in
Division One,
you get a bid to the state tournament. I did not catch that
yes, sir.
In all my research. So thus we have a new development. I do have it in my notes. We can easily look back here and tell you that the last time you went to the state playoffs was 2014-15.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you went 1-1, and in state playoff appearances, you're 4 for 5.
Yeah.
So that's where the tough get tougher, and even tougher than that.
Absolutely. But what's right in front of us
is Clovis West.
Is another chance to go 1-0, and we got to go up against a big dog, and we're excited about that. We got to travel, but we're excited about the fact that we get to go and battle against Clovis West, a really good program, storied program with a really good team.
And it's a great team. And how do you prepare for these kids for such a great program playing against some solid Division I teams now in the conference?
A part of that prep was what we just did. They're going to play a similar style of game as Bullard. They'll be a little bit more aggressive on their press than Bullard is. But this was a great, for us to be able to get a W and play this team who has a similar type of pressure style was really good for us.
Any final words before I say my final words, because it may be the final time we get to speak together this season based on NFHS rules.
Oh man, well, we'll just have to make. No, we'll have to make a way, B.
Yeah, but I'm talking about after a game live. We can always do.
Yeah.
We can do something, but this, as I'm saying, let me just crack the egg wide open. NFHS has primary broadcast rights to Division I broadcast games here in the Central Section and all of CIF, and they can pull the rights from under us. And as we get deeper into the playoffs, that becomes more and more of a possibility, especially now that we're on the road. So I just want to reveal that this could be our last game on PSNtv, but we will be following the team, going with them on the road if that is the case. And there's always social media and Twitter to stream things.
Well, no, if this is the last one you get to live broadcast, you got all these folks who are viewing, man. We appreciate you. You make a huge difference. especially for the families who can't be here. So we appreciate what you do, my friend, and we're excited about keeping this train rolling.
Yeah, you can follow me, Stanley on Sports on Twitter, MCP Men's Hoops on Twitter, MPCPT on Twitter, or the Prep SN on Twitter for all the information about our next broadcast or where you can watch the game at, because we'll keep you up to date.
That's right. All right, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, B.
Mission Prep Royals advance in the CIF Division I playoffs. Next up, Clovis West with a 66-50 victory over the Bullard Knights. Have a great night.